right, friends, the time has come. We have a big flying B-17, 12 foot. It flew amazing, but we're not done with it, are we?
No, our friends over at Arrowhead Orchard, they're lending us some air cannons that shoot apples.
Yep, so we have basically one day here to get this thing painted, get a Bombay equipped, and then ultimately to get it transported out to Arrowhead Orchard, where we're gonna be taking apples at 300 miles an hour. We're gonna see if this thing's really a flying fortress.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're calling for a lot of rain in the next few days, so we'll see how that goes too.
We got work to do. All right, guys, so it is painting time. What are we doing here, David?
We are scotch spraying the whole plane, getting it ready for paint. You want to make sure when you're doing this that you just scratch it up until it gets hazy so the paint sticks better and it won't flake off once it dries.
Perfect. Yeah, you can have a really good paint job that won't last very long otherwise, and you know it when you put tape on it.
Yeah. As soon as you put tape on it, if you don't scuff it up, it'll just peel the paint right off.
Awesome. So the goals today are pretty simple, aren't they?
Yeah. We're going to get this thing painted up, and yeah, we're going to fly it again, right?
And add a Bombay. Bombay. Yeah, it's a big deal. So hopefully first half of the day is painting, second day is bomb day, end of day, bombing run, anti-aircraft, all the good stuff.
Awesome. All right, so what's the next step, Jason?
All right, we got the airplane all dusted off, steel wool scuffed down really well. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our 2X metallic silver and go to town.
All right, let's do it.
All right, friends, so if you watched our previous video, you saw that we built a huge, monstrous 12-foot B-17 in just about 4 days. Now, today's challenge is where we really put it to the test, and that's thanks to our partners at Warpath. With you guys being as the commander, you can experience authentic terrain, battlefield, and also over 40 different historically accurate aircraft for you to choose from. Now, our goal for this episode is we're gonna go ahead and put an amazing paint job and some historically accurate details, all inspired by the images that we see from Warpath. We're gonna go ahead and take a lot of those images and then use that as our inspiration for this airplane. That means we have painting, we have gun details, we have a lot of really cool work that we gotta do, because at the end of this episode, we're gonna go ahead and put this up in a battle. We're gonna be dropping bombs, but also we're gonna see how tough this airplane is and how much damage it can take before it falls out of the sky. We got work to do. So now that the basic paint job is done with the B-17, we got to bring it back to the shop and start cutting into it to make our Bombay doors. So what are we doing, Mike?
We are adding formers into the fuselage so the apples don't roll around and have fun messing with our CT.
Yeah, ask us how we know this, but if the payload goes from here to back here, that makes a tail-heavy airplane. And how do tail-heavy airplanes fly?
Bad.
Really bad.
Very bad. You can fly nose heavy, just not tail heavy.
That's right. Ready? Now, not everyone obviously is going to be able to fly and build a B-17, although we wish you could. But one thing that everyone can do is become the commander of their own online strategy game and participate in a game that offers you real terrain, historically accurate airplanes, and a strategy that enables you to have victory over your foes. And it's not just about the awesome aircraft that you get to fly, but it's also about how you outfit your troops, the armament that you choose, and also the strategy you apply on whether you're going to be victorious or not. One thing we really love about the B-17 was just the amazing way that it took so much damage and also the incredible payload that it carried. Our challenge for this video is really important because we not only want to make this plane look historically accurate, but we also want to make it able to be taking damage and see how much damage it could take and still fly. We got a lot of work to do, but you can see it's looking really good. So typically the B-17 has 2 Bombay doors that open on the bottom. Now the problem with this on a model airplane, especially a foam board one, is it's not going to be that strong and we have a lot of weight that this has to hold. We're going to go for a simple trap door like what we use for our melon drop, our turkey drop, and many other different projects that we've done in the past. This is going to be strong enough for us and also incredibly simple and easy to use. So now that we have our bomb drop done, it's now time for the finished details. We're going to be putting our decals on, we're going to be putting the emblems, our windows, everything to give it that scale touch. So the B-17's all done, it looks fantastic. There's no way we're getting this out the door in one piece, let alone transporting it. We gotta take it apart, put it in the trailer, and drive it down to our friends at Arrowhead Orchard. All right, guys, we are loaded up here. We're gonna be heading over to Arrowhead Orchard, and this is where we're gonna be putting our B-17 to the test. Over at Arrowhead Orchard, they have these huge air cannons that actually take 3-inch round apples and shoot them at over 300 miles an hour. Along with that, we're gonna be loading up the B-17 with tons of apples, about 10 to 20 pounds of apples, and we're gonna be dropping it on a target at the same time we're taking on fire. Now, we are ecstatic about this. This is a long time dream come true, and we're also excited to offer you guys a free gift from Warpath. So at the end of this video, go down in the description, because there, when you click on the link, you're gonna get a free gift with a special offer just for you. We gotta get driving, we got work to do, this is exciting. So this is Terry. Terry, you and your family run Arrowhead Orchard, correct?
Correct.
How many years have you been doing this?
We bought it in 1986, so we've been around about 35 years doing this, and this is one of our new toys.
Oh, and you're going to be bringing a lot of joy to a lot of people and a lot of applesauce for sure. All right, so how's this thing work?
It's run off of air, and it's pretty simple to operate. It's on a swivel.
Okay.
It's just like a gunner, you know, on a ship or whatever. And it's got a tube. This is the tube that you put it in. This is the plunger. You push that, the green light comes on. And then you just kind of aim. There's a trigger right here.
Okay.
And you just pull.
Oh, wow.
And that's that simple.
I had high hopes for the B-17. They're going down pretty quickly. One or two hits from this is going to be pretty epic. So I think what's going to happen here is we want to give this the best chance to get hit. I think I'm going to come in when I get the B-17 in the air with the bombing run. I'll use that crate right in the middle of that garden as my target, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And then that way you guys can square in, and it'll be the longest distance for you guys to sight in, and we'll just keep doing it. Either I'm gonna hit my target, or this is coming back with holes in it. Dave is gonna be shooting one gun, Terry's gonna be shooting the other. I can clearly tell this guy knows what he's doing, so my money's on Terry. But we got a plane to assemble. We're gonna load it up with apples thanks to Terry, and then we're gonna see what happens. Now, Terry, we had a bet how many apples we could hold in this thing, and I guessed 18.
4.
But I think we're gonna have like 20.
Well, it all depends on what size apples you got.
Yeah.
So the plan
More?
and
A couple more. All right, that's good.
That's 40.
40 apples. All right, someone in the comments below, let us know how many was the typical number of bombs for a B-17. All right, let's go ahead and.
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot heavier.
You got the tail.
It is a lot heavier. All right, let's go ahead and power up this the BEC, and we'll just make sure that the bomb mechanism does work. All right, so we're gonna lift it up and do a one quick to dry run. You know what? Why don't we open up Greg? Drop it into Greg.
There we go. So we don't get them all muddy.
So we don't get them all muddy. They're two beautiful apples.
All right, ready?
All right.
Open Greg.
Come on, Greg. All right, you gotta get a little bit to the right. 3, 2, 1. All right, maybe let's start with, you said 40 was in there total? Let's start with 20.
20.
20.
Oh, they didn't all fall out. Ooh, wow, that feels a lot later.
Okay. Hey guys. It's wet.
Rain delay.
Everything's ready, but the weather didn't cooperate. We have a break from 7:27 to 7:42, and we're banking on that. There's our spot in between there. There's 7:14, so it says now, to 7:44, and we gotta somehow get a flight in between there.
Sorry for the noise. It's raining.
All right, so we've been hit by a torrential rain. We have a 10-minute window before the next cell goes through. We gotta get this plane in the air. We gotta get apples loaded. We gotta shoot this thing down. I gotta drop apples on things, and we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Yes! Oh man, all right, too late though. We got work to do. I'm coming in for my bombing run. Those clouds are so ominous. Whenever you guys are ready, you just have fun. All right guys, here it comes. 3, 2, 1, bombs away! Oh! It dropped about 4 or 5 of them. It's harder, you know what? It's harder than I thought. I think it's harder for you guys too, huh? All right, well, my mission's been completed. Time to open fire, guys, have fun. I'm gonna give you guys some good angles. Let's see how many rounds this thing can take. Whoa! You hit me and the apples fell out! That was awesome! Great job, Terry. Terry's a pro at this. Terry, do you think we should do this at your events this year?
Definitely.
All right, I got a receiver literally dangling, which means if you guys hit that, I lose 1 motor and 1 aileron. All right, I think we found the angle that's most rewarding for everybody. Oh, he hit me!
Let's take a peek. It's not even hurt enough.
Wow! Oh! Right through it! Oh, and the whole top deck! Holy cow! Guys, I bet you I got maybe another minute and a half. This, well, so far we've taken at least, what, 3 hits? Look at the silhouette! That silhouette is perfect! All right, I better fly a little bit more ginger now because... All right, 1 more round here, and then I'll bring her in for a landing. We'll save her for another day. Whoa! All right, that's it. She's coming home. What a testimony to an awesome airplane, and what a great group of guys to shoot it down with. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if we can put her down where we want. Look at the sight of this thing coming in. Oh, wow. Oh my. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Oh my goodness. This is...
You landed that.
So this is like probably one of the most historically accurate stories you hear, where an airplane's been nearly cut in half and it's come home. I think that just happened just now. But instead of an airplane running through it, it was Terry's apples. Look.
Wow. Oh.
Look
Even the
at
wingtip
this.
did get it.
Look at... All right, guys. You saw how good it was flying. Look at this. That... Terry!
That is amazing.
Terry, that was amazing!
Great job. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for coming out.
That's incredible. Now, this is a very fast airplane, but you obviously had some practice because you knew exactly how to lead them. And I was loaded full of apples, and it wasn't until he hit me the second time that it dumped the rest of the apples, and then he hit me a third time, and even more apples came out. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Unreal. All right, so guys, we are not done with this here. We're gonna take this back, we're gonna fix this, and as we mentioned before, when we hit 2 million subscribers, you think this is big? We're gonna make an even bigger version. We're gonna put our laser tag system in there. We're gonna have people come up, attack it from midair, and you can kind of fill in the blank of what's gonna happen here. Terry, when are you guys open here? If someone's coming to see Edgewater, when can people come out and see you?
We're going to be opening up Labor Day weekend. It'll be Friday, September the 3rd, and we'll be open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, every weekend for 7 weekends after Labor Day.
Love it. And Labor Day weekend is also the Wings at Work event that we're going to be having at Edgewater. So if you're coming out with your family, make sure you make time to come out and see Terry at Arrowhead Orchard and shoot one of these.
Shoot the apple cannons. Lots of fun.
See y'all next time. Friends, thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you to our sponsor, Warpath. Make sure you go down in the description to get your free gift. And also, if you think we're done with this B-17, we are not. We're going to repair this. We're going to put it back up in the air. We're going to partner with our good friend Peter Schriepel. Fireworks are going to fly, literally. See you next time.